What's going on, gym owners? So I had a recent client have an amazing win off of a handful of curated social media posts. He closed 6 clients, and in contract value, it's about $9,000, and this is within a 6-month time frame. And each client is going to be paying around $250 to $300 a month, so it's not low ticket, and it's not super high ticket, but it's like mid ticket, I'd say. And there's a couple things I want to talk about in terms of a social media strategy. A lot of times what I see people is posting workouts, and workouts are cool. It's just if your page is only one dimensional, and if you think about the purpose of social media, the purpose of social media is to educate, inspire, and honestly, when people are bored and they're just scrolling. It's like the new TV now. When you're bored, you turn something on. And so with social media, you connect, you want to be inspired, you want to be entertained. And so you have to vary your social media strategy. And when you don't have anything but working out, it can be one-dimensional, it can be very boring. Now, you want to think about your organic social media strategy as addressing a couple of things. You want to be able to be relatable. So you want to be relatable in terms of the language you speak. So I noticed a lot of trainers and fitness professionals, and especially gym owners, will be talking in a way that's like gym speak. Oh, I'm going to hit a PR, or oh, I'm going to be doing some, I'm going to change my mesocycle, or, oh, for lay people who don't really work out and don't understand, you're too deep into the Kool-Aid of the language. And so you need to speak more like how people typically understand how you speak. That's number one. Number two is certainly more before and afters. And I get you might post one and think, oh, that's good. But you should be posting before and afters pretty consistently, especially if you're a gym owner and you have a big membership. Number three is addressing people's mindsets. So it could be their fears, it could be their beliefs, it could be their objections. So one of my favorite things when I was doing weekly emails when I had my gym was what I would call paradigm shifts. And paradigm shifts is those moments you see in clients that they start to realize, like, you know what? I have 1 kid and I thought I couldn't do this, but here's Sarah with 4 kids and a full-time job, and she can do it. If she can do it, I can do it, 100%. Or the moment they start to realize, like, wow, you know what? My perception before of exercising was like, man, I hated to exercise because it was painful. But it was only painful because I would start and stop and start and stop and start and stop. And I never got to a point where I was doing it consistently. And I noticed I'm getting stronger, I'm less sore, I'm more recovered because I'm fitter. I just needed to stick with it. I remember I had a client tell me that one time. They're like, I was always sore, so I hated it. And I was like, am I going to be like this forever? And I asked, like, well, you should be improving. You should be less sore because your body, your muscles are getting fitter. They're getting stronger. She's like, oh, I just always start and stop. Another one was like, I thought meal prepping had to be boring. I didn't realize, So paradigm shifts and belief breaking in terms of the process was huge. So content addressing their mindset. And even having a BTS or funny moments. So for me, I was never really a funny dude, but I always like showing like BTS, so behind the scenes things. So imagine if you have a new client and you are diagnosing their goal. So they said, oh, I want to lose 20 pounds, but this is what's happening. This is where I am. This is where I want to go. How would you diagnose that problem, and how would you consult that person professionally in order to give them a plan of like, this is where you are, this is where you want to go, this is the plan, and this is what we're going to do. These are the adjustments we need to make. And so as a professional, you want to think that your content has to not be one-dimensional. And so these are the things that really helped my gym to get organic growth. And to think that this strategy helped one gym owner, one of my clients, get 6 clients and make $9,000 over 6 months in contract value off of just 6 people, which is absolutely wild. So hopefully you enjoyed this content. If you'd like more, follow for more. Peace.